Good morning, this is Brayden from Pacific Toyota here in Cairns. Just doing a quick video tour on our 2021 Toyota Fortuner, the Crusade, sitting here in front of me with only about 20,000 kilometres. This thing is an absolute glamour. Can't wait to take you through it, and thank you again for your inquiry. I obviously understand you are down south, so thought I'd do a little video to take you around the whole car, all the little service history, any sort of blemishes I can find, the whole works, and just be as detailed as we possibly can. As we discussed over the phone, mate, we're lucky enough to be the second biggest pre-owned yard for Toyota in Australia, currently #1 in Queensland as well. So you can see I'm currently at 235 Mulgrave Road. This is our largest yard, and then we've got another yard up at 77 Mulgrave Road as well. You can see we're literally jam-packed at the moment here too. We can even see our Toyota Lexus showrooms up the hill there, service departments down the road there as well. So it's all happening, and get some absolutely awesome cars just like this one here. So it was privately owned, so full Toyota service history the whole way through, so I'll take you through all that in just a second. We're going to try as detailed as we possibly can for you. I've got a little bug here, but we're going to throw him in. So of course we get the cars re-cleaned obviously before they come down. That's just a little bit of dirt, don't worry about that one. So exceptionally tidy across the actual bonnet itself. There's a tiny little stone chip just on the front there, probably about the size of the tip of your pen, but if anything like that is a concern for you, let me know. We can always potentially get them touched up and that kind of thing too. So no chips or cracks or anything across the windscreen there as well. Of course that price is all drive away too, so it's all stamp duties, your transfers, everything all included for you. I did kick these wheels out as well, so you can see absolutely stacks of tread left in these guys. Obviously got these beautiful aluminium Crusade wheels on the front here, looking very tidy. Sort of not many marks or anything like that I can find. Just a tiny little stone chip just there and there and there, but not too bad at all. I did want to kick these wheels out too, so you can see right through the suspension, right through the mudguard and everything in there, looking incredibly tidy. And then back through the front obviously here as well, just a little smudge, but that's come off with my fingers. Obviously we've got little parking sensors and everything right across the front here, so for a couple of these guys. So very tidy through the front. Not too much to actually sort of point out just yet. Across here, little tiny sort of hairline mark just there, but not too bad. And same with underneath as well, I'll give you a good look under there. So down to the passenger side now here as well, across that wheel arch. Got that beautiful pearl paint in the sunlight. Just looks so good. Again, same thing. Just want to give you a look right through there. You can see how clean it is as well. So a little tiny sort of hairline one. Actually, no, that's just a little bit dirt. That's just come off as well. Even better. So even down the body of the car. So all our cars, we do all your car history reports as well, so you get a copy of all that too. So we guarantee no write-offs, no flood damage or anything like that. These little, that's just coming off as well. That's the roof there too. Now these windows aren't actually tinted, that is just privacy glass here on the back, so it's literally just dark glass. You've got keyless entry on both the front doors, so you can sit there and lock the car like that. As soon as you come back up, push that, it's going to unlock it as well. We do have 2 genuine keys with this one here as well, so there's central locking on both these guys, so both of those working perfectly as well. Always a good thing. Take you through the inside of the door cards here too. Incredibly tidy through the inside there. Electric windows obviously the whole way around. Your build plates and everything just there for you too. Electric adjustment seats on the front 2 seats with the height adjustments, all the back and forth, everything all operated from here as well. The genuine Fortuner floor mats there too. And of course right across that dash there too. Little speakers up in there being the Crusade. You just push that little button, you got a little bit of storage through the inside there as well. With obviously the ventilated one. And then down here too, so we've got all your manuals and everything in this guy. So first service was originally, where are we? So 2022 at 11,000 kilometres, so that first service down in Warwick, and then next one through us, so Pacific Toyota, that's obviously us. So 2023 at 20,000 kilometres, so not due again for another till 30,000, so absolutely stacks left to go there. But even the seats, everything are in very good condition. Right through the roof, obviously the lighter interior through the roof, looking pretty good. Try and get the camera back there for you too, so you can see everything down there too. The inside here. Keep coming around, you obviously got cup holders that are tucked away in these guys as well, so they pop out for you too, right in front of those the air cons. So down to that rear door here as well. Again, all these little marks are just coming off with my finger. A little tiny sort of hairline one there, very faint, and a little sort of chip in that side step there. Child locks on the back here as well. The child locks, we've got little tiny sort of little marks just on the inside of that door card. Nothing too bad though. Of course, like I said, we've got the floor mats going right across the back here. The rubber ones the whole way around, the inverter just in the middle here too. 100 watt, and of course a little 12 volt plug up there. Plenty of storage for your phones and things like that. Of course, little hooks here too, so good for clothing, groceries, things like that. They're only good for a couple kilos though. Incredibly well looked after through the inside. Got the drop down handles on all 4 doors. We've obviously got the aircon controls all through the back here too. So great for the family, great for the kids. Got a little argument separator in the middle there with the cup holders as well, so they pop out. And that 60-40 split. So that side will drop down flat and go forward, and so will this side here. So we've got the little handle here. Drop that down. It's going to give us access into the back, just like that, where that the seats are in the back there too. Now I've left one folded up and one folded down so you can see as well the difference between them. Otherwise you can click these into place. And they go back up as well, and that's all adjustable there too. So not too bad through the inside here, just down to this back wheel. So a little bit of gutter rash on the outside of that one there, but not too bad. Same thing through the inside, you can see the spare tire in the back there too, pretty much brand new. Just give you a quick look up underneath that as well, but not too bad, just a little bit of a mine on that, thing on that. Alright, so we've got the fuel release down this side here on the passenger side. I'll show you where the releases are for that once we get around. Pretty tidy through here. Obviously your parking sensors get right across the back of there as well. Tow bar down the bottom there too, with what looks like a flat pin 7 on that one. It's obviously electric tailgate on this guy, so you push that button once, it's going to come up. You can also do the same thing by the keys here too, by holding that one down. Gives us access into the back here. So like I said, we've got these seats that simply go up there. You simply unhook that from that little black tab there. You drop that little that bit out there, and you remove this little plastic from down the bottom, and that simply comes down, clicks into place as well. And then those seats come straight back up there too. To get those up, you simply pull these straps, put it all back together, and easy as that. Just like that. That's the other one just here for you. I've left it out. Little accessory plug in the back here for you too. A couple of tiny little sort of marks in the back here. Obviously you've carted something in the back at some stage. And just a little chip down the bottom there in that plastic. But again, you've got the electric boot release just up the top there. Just give you a look underneath as well. Try as much as we possibly can for you. What's that roof there too? And finally just down the driver's side. So pretty clean down this side. Again, stacks of tread. Got a little tiny sort of chips just in the actual alloys there. Open this one up again, the child locks there as well. A little tiny stone chip in the paint. A couple little ones there as well. A little bit of wear through the inside here. Show as much as we possibly can for you. And so finally just over to the driver's side door here too. So again, keyless entry on both of these front doors. Inside of that door card. So all your controls over this side, so your electric mirror, central locking, all your mirror controls, and obviously the power fold option there too, so you can tuck that mirror in electronically as well. Down the bottom here, so again the fitted floor mats, we've got the electric adjustments again on this side here too. So we're going to jump in, start it up. So foot on the brake to push the ignition. So it's just a little safety system, so that way kids can't go jumping in and accidentally turning it on. A little welcome menu down the bottom there. 20,751 kilometres, so absolutely bugger all case. Like I said, not due for another service until 30,000 kilometres or August this year, so plenty of time left on that one. Nice little display down the bottom, obviously no engine lights or dash lights or anything like that there too. Pretty easy setup on the actual steering wheels themselves, so they give you controls of just about everything while you're up here. So that little menu down the bottom, we've actually got a couple different pages that we can jump between down there using these little toggles. So you go between obviously the radar, so the sign reading, so that little white and red circle there's going to read the speed signs around you and tell you what zones you're in. and then like I said, we can jump between obviously what's on the radio, so the safety side of things, all your little settings, notifications, little compass there too, absolutely everything as well. So all controlled from the actual steering wheel here too. Lane departure, adaptive cruise control, and your cruise control's tucked away in the back there too. Paddle shift, so we can go up the gears on the right hand side, down the gears on the left, so good for full driving, overtaking, all that kind of stuff where you want a bit more control over the gears yourself. Radio controls and everything on the left hand side, wipers on the left, headlights on the right there too. And we've even got an automatic setting on those guys too. So they're currently set to automatic. They'll turn on and off as they need to. So daytime, nighttime, all that kind of stuff. Down the front here, so the bonnet release is just down there for you. So I'll pop that because I do want to show you under there. That's the fuel release right next to it. You can open that tailgate from inside here too. So if you're doing school runs or anything like that, simply push that button. That boot's going to open electronically. DPF recall, so that's that button there too. So if you need to do a manual burn, that's the one. And of course, all those parking sensors around the car, we can turn those on and off from that one as well. As we come around, massive big screen here too, with a little reverse camera tucked into the back, so again you can see the actual back of the bar there too. So real nice and easy with that one. Massive big touchscreen display here of course, so you can jump straight into the navigation. Push that home button, it's going to bring you back to this one every time, so that's your little favourite. So you can jump straight into the sat nav, straight into the radios or your phone once it's connected through the Bluetooth. Everything's all through there as well, so you've got your different sources, so Bluetooth, everything like that, so the Miracast, you name it, all through that little setup there too. Down the bottom we've got all your fan speeds. You can turn them off to the rear as well. Just get that little gear shift out of the way. So your full drive options obviously down here, so being in high 2 at the moment, you simply push it in, go across to H4 and then wait for it to engage, and then obviously going down to low 4 as well. Low 4 is the one you want to use for creek crossings, beach runs, that sort of stuff, and of course your H4 is for like dirt roads where you still want to do 80 k's an hour, 100 k's an hour, that kind of thing. And to your normal gear ratio, it's just driving in that full drive as well. You never want to do either of those on the bitumen though. Left hand side of the car, so both these front seats have got heated options as well, so we can turn those on and off from there. Your downhill controls there as well. Accessory plugs, USBs, AUXs, adjustable cup holders through there with a nice little hidden compartment. We've got an eco, normal and sports mode through here as well, so as soon as we engage those you'll actually see the different colours as they go through. So blue's for eco, red's for sport, and then of course normal there too. And of course your rear diff lock. Plenty of room here for switches and stuff like that too, so if you want to put light bars or anything like that in the car you can do so without putting holes in the dash. Real handbrake, which I think is just the best thing in the whole world. Adjustable seat belts, drop down handles the whole way around, solid ones on the front there too, makes it nice and easy to jump in and out of the car. We've got these little lights that are obviously adjustable from there, same thing on the driver's side, makes it nice and easy. And other than that, that is just about everything on the inside. I've tried to get through as much as we possibly could for you, but I have left this running. It's going to start beeping at me. So as soon as you jump out of the car and you have the keys in your pocket, it will start beeping to remind you. Doing 2.8 litre turbo diesel motor in there too. Room at the back there if you want to put a second battery as well. And very tidy through the inside here as well. So thank you again for your inquiry, and yeah, can't wait to hear feedback.